goodish amount of hours in there. And I wasn't tracking my liquids yesterday. I was just like just had something in hand. But today I'm tracking, and because I really want to push for 64 today. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. So I had a couple of things that I wanted to specifically say to pre-ops going into surgery, especially if you're going through Henry Ford. I just made like a little quickie list while I was in the hospital of just some things that like I didn't have warned to me so much, and it might be just good for you to know. So I have a little list. Number one, know where your good veins are, because they're going to poke you a lot. I had vitals taken every like 5 hours. They came in and did vitals. You know, I had an IV set. The IV they set in my hand, or not really my hand. They wanted to do my hand, but my veins are too deep in my hand, so it was actually set in my forearm. But you're gonna get poked. You're gonna get poked. So it's better to tell them where your good veins are than let them repeatedly poke at you. So know where you have a good vein. Number two, be an active part of your team. You know, example, like they brought me my lunch tray. I make air quotes because there's no real food, it's all liquids. When they brought me my lunch tray, it was stuffed with full sugars in it. Like the Jell-O had full sugar in it. They brought me non-diluted grape juice. There was like a little Italian ice thing with everything had full sugar in it, and I was like, what the hell? And they had actually just brought me my meds too, so I was taking my meds, and I had to have something to sip after because they're all crushed and it's gross. So I actually sipped a little bit of that grape juice, and let me tell you, it was disgusting. Like, full sugar was gross. But you know, I told my nurse, I was like, hey, everything on this tray is full sugar. I don't think I'm supposed to have this. And they were like, oh, you know, you're right. They looked at the ticket on it and said it wasn't a bariatric clear diet. You know, thanks for letting us know, because I could have, you know, if I had just assumed that the hospital did everything right and just drank it, I could have dumped, and that would have been really gross, because, like, I had a cough. I just had a cough several times just in the hospital, and that was, like, excruciating pain. Or just, like, you just know it's going to hurt, so I can't even imagine, like, puking or dumping while at the hospital, so. Be active. Ask what they're doing. Ask what they're injecting. Just know what they're doing. Don't just trust that they're going to do everything right. And Henry Ford's a really good hospital. Like, I'm not even complaining about the service I got. I thought the service I got was tremendous. But you have to know. Number three, learn how to quantify your pain on a 1 to 10 scale. They're going to ask you a lot. Like, that was the first question they asked me when I woke up in the recovery room. Like, tell us, how is your pain from 1 to 10? Think about it. Learn how to quantify your pain, because they will ask you a lot. Between that question and, like, are you allergic to latex? I've never been asked, are you allergic to latex, so much in my life. Number four, bring a neck pillow. No one's ever told me that. I fortunately was thinking, like, oh, you know, I'm going to be laying a lot, and my neck always hurts from laying, like, straight on my back, so I got, like, one of those travel pillows, like those circular round ones. It saved my life. Saved it. Do yourself a favor. Go get one of those, like, travel pillows or whatever. There's something that just goes around your neck. It will help you. Number five, you're going to have some nausea for no reason at all. Like, you wouldn't even been drinking anything, not even right after your meds. Like, when they took me off my morphine pump, I was just nauseous. I don't even know why. You're going to get some nausea for no explained reasons. Long, deep breaths in your nose, out your mouth, helps calm you, and it helps keep you from getting into the gag cycle. Like, you get all excited and your diaphragm gets all going and you start, like, doing the gag thing. Just try to breathe, try to get through it, because if you start gagging, you're going to start hurling, and it's just not nice because you're about to mess everything up in here. So long, deep breaths. Sixth, try to measure your intake. At Henry Ford, they gave me these little 1-ounce cups, and they said, one ounce for every 10 minutes. Even if you don't want to do that, try to learn what 1 ounce feels like in your mouth, and then I would just make hash marks on a piece of paper to try to just know, because they are going to ask you what your intake was. Also on my tray, the ticket, it says how much you get of everything, like it's a quarter cup of this or half a cup of that or whatever, or they gave me some diluted apple juice and it said like 4 ounces. Like, so just try to know. I mean, you're not going to get 64 in. Like, I can't get 64 in. I won't get 64 in today. Like, I'm going to push, but you're not. Just try to know, because they want to know how much you're taking in, because they're also going to measure what's coming out. 7, walk. You're not going to want to. Walk. At Henry Ford, they wanted me up walking within 4 hours after I woke up from surgery. And I did. Like, as soon as I felt like I could, I got up and I walked. And getting out of the bed is going to be, like, terrible. But you hug a pillow to your stomach, it's going to make it easier. Just get up and do it, because it's going to make everything a lot better. Like, you'll get back into bed, and it helps tire you out. It helps you go to sleep. Just walk. You're not just do it. Just do it. Number 8. They're going to ask you the same questions over and over and over and over and over, and you're going to get upset at them, because I know I did. They have to ask you questions over and over and over and over again. It just gets really annoying, but just try to know they're trying to do their job, and I had a lot of mood fluctuations, and a lot of it did relate to whether I had some calories in me or not. Usually after I had a little sip of juice, or right after I had my meds, I was in a much happier place, so it's usually better to ask me questions then. For the ladies, before I went in for surgery, I braided my hair in 2 double braids, and that helped a lot, because especially at surgery, like, they're going to give you a hair mesh net to put over your head anyway, but you're still going to be like flat on your head a lot of times, and that can cause a lot of hair matting, and you can get your hair all nasty and twisted up. So if you don't know anyone who knows how to do double French braids, I would even just take rubber bands and just band it back, but just try to separate it so that the flat of your head doesn't have a lot of hair on it. That helped a lot, because I didn't shower the very next day. I didn't shower until Thursday, and by then that was when I actually took my hair out, and it really helped a lot, I think. So that's just my recommendation. Number 10. Do what they ask you to do, even if you feel like you shouldn't do it. Just do it. Try to drink what they give you. Try to cough when they ask you. Try to walk when they tell you. Take your meds, when they bring them. Just try really hard to do what they're asking you to do, even if all you want to do is sleep. But believe me, they just want you reacting the best way that you possibly can be. So just try to listen to them. Try to listen to your surgeon. Try to do what the nurses are asking you to do. I mean, be active, be aware. Just don't accept it without questioning it sometimes. I mean, question it, but still do it. And the last one is moisturizer. My husband went and bought me some Carmex, and I really appreciate that, because my lips got really dry. And just the air in hospitals is really, really dry. I went and got myself some Gold Bond moisturizer before surgery, and that really helped a lot. My wonderful mother helped moisturize my feet, my hands, and everywhere they got really, really dry. So bringing a little moisturizer with you to the hospital really helped me out. So that's just a little bit of some things that helped me while I was out there, and I'll probably do an actual update on me a little bit later, but that's just for pre-ops. That was my experience, and I hope some of that helped you guys. So I'll talk to you later.